Hey guys, and welcome to the brand new series on my channel, which is going to be the big BPL Road to Glory. And in this series we're going to be getting every single Premier League player. Each goal is basically a signing, so I think that'll be a really nice way. There's no coins in the market at the moment. It's so crazy, you literally don't know what's happening, so I think this series will be really nice and easy to understand. And yeah, of course we do need to tick off the first 11, so I'll do that shortly. I did this checklist about last week or something. This was the order of bottom to highest in the Premier League. Of course we're going to do the first 8 and then we'll move up to the next 8, and then we'll do Manchester City and Chelsea. So I think that'll be a really nice thing to do, just to finish it off with the top two teams. Maybe Man City won't be second or Chelsea won't be top, we'll have to see, of course. So of course we do need to tick off them first 11, as we have got the lowest team already. There is going to be some issues when we do the start, of course, like we're playing a striker at right mid, but it's nothing major. We're going to have to play a centre back at right back as well. So yeah, I think it'd be a really nice thing to do. Trying every single BPL player. It'd be nice to see if we've like missed a gem that someone hasn't seen already. So yeah, heading into our first game, we come against a really nice bronze, silver, gold hybrid. It's actually a really good looking team. And we head into the 17th minute of the match here. We do unfortunately lose the ball, and then he gets it through to Nani. Nani just with the chip through ball. Gets it through to Sacco. Sacco heads it of the goalkeeper. I think he's only 5'10" or something, my keeper, so he's not exactly going to be the best choice in the world. But I think Kamer is the third choice keeper, and he's going to be new signing pretty much very soon. So yeah, heading into the 38th minute of the match here, we do unfortunately lose the ball again, but we do quickly win it back. I think that guy's got like 20 defending, but that was a quality standing tackle, and then he puts the chip through ball for Hopper. The guy does pass it back to his goalkeeper. His goalkeeper, not exactly the best touch in the world, does get it straight to Hopper, who does put in a beautiful sliding tackle and puts it into the back of the net, guaranteeing at least one signing in this first game. That's absolutely fantastic, of course. And yeah, heading into the 41st minute of the match, straight from kick-off, from conceding that goal, El Yanuse with 5-star skills, sorry, gets it to Sacco. Sacco eventually wins the ball back and then cuts inside, gets a ball into the back post where Casemiro is. Casemiro with a nice fake shot, and then gets the goal. And yeah, my keeper didn't exactly react to that. He just literally stood there and let it go into the back of the net. So not exactly the best first half of the game, but at least we got a goal, and that does guarantee a signing, of course. And then we head to the 52nd minute of the match here. They've got a lot of pace, and my team isn't exactly the paciest in the world. I think I've got the left back, Bakayoko, who's actually quite fast, but apart from that, every player's like less than 70 pace. So yeah, we unfortunately conceded that goal. I think our left back just passed it straight to him, makes it 3-1, and that is how the game does end. So a little bit of a shame, of course. We couldn't start this series with a nice win, but at least we got that goal, meaning we can make a signing with it, which is really handy, of course. So I don't know if there should be any other kind of reward, whether we win a game, we get another upgrade or something like that. So leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. That'd be really nice to know, because I'm not too sure, to be honest. I might add some things in and stuff like that. So of course we need to tick off Schlupp from the checklist, as we did just put him into the team after getting that goal in the game. So of course all these signings will be in ratings order. If you look at like the subs bench at the moment, I've got it in order. It's Ben Hamer, then Gary Taylor-Fletcher, then Hammond, then King, then James. So it'd be nice to do it in order, of course, because if I just went straight to the best Leicester player, it'd make it a lot easier and it'd be a bit boring. So heading into our next game, we come against a starter pack team pretty much. He's not exactly got the best of chemistry. He's got a few good goal players, and we head into the 33rd minute of the match here. We do unfortunately get the ball pretty much cleared off the line, but eventually Barnaby gets it into Hopper. Hopper with a nice shot into the goalkeeper. Not exactly the most powerful thing in the world, but Stan is there to put it into the back of the net. He's got a really big long name. It's like Stan Vicious or something. I think he's from, I don't even know what country he's from. So yeah, he gets the goal there. That's guarantees one signing, of course. And then we do win a penalty in the 90th minute of the match. Hopper steps up to the spot. He doesn't exactly have the best penalties in the world, but he luckily gets that one away quite nicely. Keeper, I think if he stayed in the middle, he probably would have saved that. So that does guarantee us another 2 signings, which is absolutely fantastic, of course. And yeah, any other ideas you guys want me to add into this series, leave them down below, because I think we need something else in this series. If we just do it by goals, I reckon maybe if we lose the game, we cancel out the signing. So it would make it a lot slower, of course, and getting a win would be a lot more important. So yeah, making another signing is going to be Gary Taylor-Fletcher and Ben Hamer, of course. So ticking them 2 off the checklist, they'll be really handy, of course, because the goalkeeper we had before was absolutely terrible, and having a striker with a pretty good shooting will increase the amount of goals we get in a per game. So heading into our next game of this episode, hopefully we can come against another weak side and get a few more goals. And we kind of come against a weak team. It's a full championship team. He's got Christie at right back, Jordan Rhodes and Joshua King, the Blackburn player with like 90 pace, so I think he's a Blackburn fan because he's got quite a few Blackburn players. So heading into the 30th minute of the match here, Barnby running down this right hand side, eventually gets the ball inside to Stan. Stan puts it through to goal and puts it into the back of the net. A really nice finish, and that was the only goal of the game. So not exactly the most eventful thing in the world, but that does guarantee us a signing. And unfortunately the recording, if you noticed in that last game, was a little bit corrupt. I did manage to save it luckily, but yeah, we unfortunately couldn't get the bit where we put Hammond into the team, so we need to tick him off the checklist. Of course, he is the 67 rated centre mid, and we're going to put him in the CDM slot for the next game. And yeah, we're slowly getting through this team, but yeah, I reckon about 3 episodes per team will be about right. So yeah, heading into the next game, we come against quite a nice team. We've got Choupo-Moting and Bender and Piazon from Chelsea, so he's got a few decent players. And we head into the 14th minute of the match here. Barnby with a nice chip through ball for Gary Taylor-Fletcher. Took quite a while for this ball to like balance, but eventually does volley into the back of the net with a really nice goal to make it 1-0 in the game. A good start, of course, in the first 20 minutes. Very vital to get at least 1 goal a game, because if we're not getting a signing each game, it's going to be really difficult, of course, to upgrade a team. So heading into the 63rd minute of the match here, we are of course going on the attack, but then unfortunately we do get dispossessed, and he puts the ball straight through for Choupo-Moting. Blasts it past the keeper. I think that's actually the upgraded card, and he makes it 1-1 in the game. So it was such a simple goal, and I couldn't really do much about it. But we head into the 86th minute of the match here. Hammond passes the ball to Gary Taylor-Fletcher, and then he goes past the man, cuts inside. He unfortunately couldn't quite get rid of the ball, but we luckily get it through to Stan. Stan with a fantastic fake shot, and then he puts it into the back of the net, and he's like 58 rated, and he's mashing in so many good goals with a really good finishing technique. So heading into the 88th minute of the match here, we was only like 4 minutes left of the game. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win, and Choupo-Moting just puts the ball through for Lukepingu, and a really lucky bit of control puts it into the back of the net, and it ends 2-2. So we head to the penalties, and yeah, I wasn't too sure what to do penalty-wise, whether we should count each goal as an upgrade, but I thought that would be a bit overpowered, so I just kept it for 2 for this game. But yeah, leave any thoughts down below if you should maybe get a hat-trick bonus. Like if we get a hat-trick for a player, that counts as like 4 players, but I think if we do that, then there'll be too many signings per game. So maybe just doing the one where if we lose the game, the signings don't count. I think that'll be something interesting to look into. So heading into the last few penalties, we did miss one, I think, with Lawrence or something. So yeah, just getting through them. Schlupp with the final penalty, puts it away, gets us the win. So that's nice, of course, getting a win under the belt. And that is the first win for us in this series. Actually second, sorry, because we did get that 1-0 win earlier on in this episode. So we're doing actually quite well in single matches. And unfortunately in that last game, Gary Taylor-Fletcher did get 2 yellows. So he did of course get sent off, and we are going to have, of course, have to take off James and King off the checklist. Maybe I should do it in the order of the checklist, so it should have been Konchesky, but the problem is we've already got like 2 left backs, so I thought I'd just put in some centre mids, as they are the same rating and it's not exactly cheating. So heading into the next game, we come against a guy with a 4-4-1-1 team. Nothing too special. He's got Lopez and Veltman, but apart from that, it's just a terrible team, so we should be able to get quite a few goals in this game. And we head to the 37th minute of the match here. Barnaby going up through the team, he couldn't defend at all. He's just sliding in willy-nilly, and eventually we get the ball across, and King is there to put it into the back of the net. A really nice DOB, of course, getting the goal. He's got about 70 shooting, which is really good for a centre mid, and then he passes it straight to me, and then Stan just puts it through for Barnaby. Barnaby eventually gets through on goal, passes it across to King, and King makes it 2-0. So it was really easy game to get goals in this one, and it's actually really good when you come against a guy like this, because you can make a lot of signings and get through the series really quick. But I kind of don't want to do that. I want to make like 2, maybe 3 a game. I think that'd be nice, just to slowly build the team up, and then when we have all the Leicester players, have like the best possible Leicester team, and work out somehow how to go from Leicester to Burnley. That's another thing I would need to work out. This game was so easy. I think we do get another 4th goal here, where Kane picks up the ball, puts the ball through for Stan, and eventually Stan just controls it past the man, cuts inside, smashes it into the back of the net, makes it 4-0. So yeah, this guy wasn't exactly the best. So as I was saying, I'm not too sure how we should use Leicester when we are going on later on in this series. That's another thing I need to work out, but I'm sure I'll be able to work out by the next episode. This first episode is just to get your guys' opinions, and just to explain this series in a lot of detail. And yeah, I think I've done that. We got a 5-0 win in that last game, so that does mean we get 5 signings. So I think we should limit it to at least 5, because if we make more than 5 signings, I think it'll be a bit silly. So we just put in Mahrez, Konchesky and Vardy and Powell. So 5 very good signings, but unfortunately we're going to have to wait till the next episode to see how they do, of course, so we need to tick them off the checklist. And yeah, we did make about 12 or 13 signings this episode, so that does leave about 15 for the next episode. So I don't know, maybe it'll be 2 per game, so we definitely need to make it a way so we can use the older teams and build towards a new team. That's something we need to really look into. So yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, it would be fantastic if we could get over 20 likes for the first episode. Leave any thoughts you got down below, because I don't know, it's going to be difficult to incorporate the new teams and still use the old teams, because that's what we definitely want to do. We want to build the best team and then be able to use that. Maybe just use it in divisions and make a division bonus kind of thing. So yeah, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're on this channel, and see you soon. Bye.